Hey, Ellie. Sorry. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a couple things in here in the general styling for Enfold. Hopefully this is going to take us into it. I haven't used this screen record program in a while. So when we go into this, if we go down into the fonts, you said you wanted to get rid of the cabin sketch. It looks like I've already done that. So it does say that the heading font is Lobster. If you decide you want to get rid of the bubbler one for the body text, then all you have to do is come down here and change that. Now we'll come over here to the advanced styling, and I'll show you the lovely little styles page that I've created. And update this real quick so you can kind of see it. So what I did was take the very basic elements, so you can see that what this does is you've got, this is in a no, gives you the little descriptions. So this is basically the logo area. Now that is a section you could assign to something. So you've got your logo area, and these are the defaults, okay? And you will notice there is a tiny little line that kind of comes off to the side on these. I don't know why it does that, but that's how it's set. But let's just say in this logo area, because I don't think we've styled anything in that logo area. So we're going to take the H1 in that, okay, and we're going to edit that element, and we're only going to do it in the logo area. And we're going to make sure that we've unchecked all the ones in all the other places. So we're going to pick a color, and I'm just going to go with something like this lovely little blue. Then we'll come over here. Let's go ahead and give it a background color just because I feel like it. Come on, there it is. There we go. Let's give it a play. Why don't And then our font size, let's go ahead and give it a great big old font size of like 75. I always stick with at least a 1.5, 1.6 for the line height, because that gives you a really good reading space. Anything lower than that, and you're kind of getting into those really tiny books that everybody who has or needs bifocals wants to strangle you. Think 1982 websites, the ones that you still want to kill people when you go to them. Then you come down into your fonts, and I think the one that you've been using has been this Devonshire. And I don't think that actually has a bold font to it, so you have to use either the normal or the light, because when I looked at it on Google, it doesn't actually have a bold font. And then you've got a text transform, which for this one you have to actually put none because there doesn't have a uppercase format. Like it looks really bad if you use all uppercase. You could use all lowercase on it though. And then of course you click Save Changes. And if this works well, when you come back over here to your styles page and you update it, it should fix. Okay, but that is how you should update the fonts to be used. Okay, so anything in here that is using, but see, that's what this is going to do, because this is still another logo area. Anything that's in the ones that say logo area is still trying to use the ones. Okay, now just because we have other colors associated in other spots, that one I'm not sure of. Now we come down into this area, and this is our main content area, and as you can see, we've got, you know, quite a bit of our main content has the Cabin Sketch in there, and you said that you don't want to use Cabin Sketch, so we're going to go ahead in here right now, and we're going to go ahead and look for all the ones in the main content area, and we are going to make sure that we have all of those yanked out that say Cabin Sketch. And I guess I'm just going to go ahead and put them with the Devonshire, at least for now. And then you can update it to whatever it is that you want to update it to at a later point. Because at least this way you can pick what it is that you're going for. And do a couple of lobsters, I guess. And lobster does not look good with the uppercase. Josephine Fans does. I'm not seeing. Oh, I think I know what you were. Alerta. Allegria. I'm not seeing the one that you're looking for. The Allegria or Allegria or. I have Alerta, but I don't think that's what you're looking for. Let's see what that one looks like. It's an H2 on the main content. That one here. And see, the cool thing about this is that you can just come in here and you can put all kinds of fonts in here and you can say, screw this, I'm playing, and let me do what I want to do. I'm not seeing any more Cabin Sketch, but feel free to come in here and look. I mean, you can come in here and delete them all if you want to. Leave the ones for the menu alone, because we had a really hard time with the menu, and I had to get that guy from, Enfold to actually fix that. But now we can go back to the styles page and see what we've got. Okay. As we get down to the alternate content, we're still going to get to quite a bit of this. But you can see, you know, we've got quite a bit to work on. You've got quite a bit to play with. But you have plenty, and I do mean plenty that you can to format, to work with. And this one here is actually kind of cool. I can't remember which one that is. This one should be your H2 for your main content. Oh, actually just your H2, because that's gonna be, I don't even know what that one is. Oh, Delius Swash Caps, which is kind of cool. The only thing is you aren't given an option in here to do like a small caps, so you actually need to find one of these fonts that you've got in here that only comes in a small cap. And I'm not sure if any of them are a small cap. Probably have to look each and every one of them up in order to tell you. I'm going to take the background color off. Don't want a color. Make this one now see, you've got an uppercase and you've got a lowercase, but you do not have anything else. Let's see what this one does. That one's actually pretty nice. That one is the Coney. The Cougarette. This is another kind of scripty. Rosario. that one's kind of cool. Not for this, but, you know, just to say that you've, you know, but what I would suggest is once you've decided on a particular style that you like, okay, and one that you actually really like, let's say you decide to go with this, okay, for this particular one. Okay, now I realize that that's probably not what you're gonna do, and actually I'll go with something different because I don't even like that one. Let's just decide you're gonna go with, we'll go with finger paints because I like finger paint. Finger paint's cool. Let's say we're gonna go with finger paint. Okay. So when you come in here, you can either do it this way and do a screenshot. Now, I like the way my computer will do a screenshot because I can actually do a screenshot like that where it's just grabbing what I want. Or, you can probably just select this information here. Okay. And then come back over to the page where you've got your stuff, okay? Grab, say, a text box, put it directly underneath the one that you've modified. Add the stuff that you've put in there. Now this didn't grab the font color, and it didn't grab the background color, and it did put a check marks in all of these, so that may not work. So you just have to erase those, I guess. And let's put your color in. Kind of like that. No, why did it put it in two places? I don't know. But then you should be able to just save it. It didn't bring that over though, so I'm not going to save that. But I will, with mine, I can, like I said, I can drop an image element in, find my screenshot, and you of course can just type it in. I just like less work. But once you've done that, then you can see all your settings and you know exactly what it should look like. Okay. And by doing that, you know this is what you should have in that style, in that location. So, hopefully this is helpful for you. And like I said, you know, I can actually, I've got two other sections that I can add. One is called the footer and the other is the socket. and they will, increase and decrease. They have things already assigned to them, so I will have to tell you a few things about those. But it doesn't look like things are being overridden just basically in those boxes. So you definitely have to use the advanced editor in order to change anything over for these pages. It looks like at this point they're probably getting ready to make some major changes in the software, so which is probably why this is the reason that it's happening this way. So I hope this is helpful for you. This is about 15 minutes, so I probably will put this up on YouTube and then just link this and put it in your page for you. I shall talk to you later. See ya. Bye.